In the swirling mystery of Sebastian's case, intrigue and unanswered questions persist.
And even a restraining order against one YouTuber.
There were quite a bit of people that were, sending some very threatening and hateful messages to us.
What would you say to those people?
Stop. Fox 17 News sent the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, the lead agency in the investigation, a list of questions in anticipation of this story, including asking if there are any new leads, what kind of evidence detectives have vetted, and if investigators still believe there is no indication of foul play. Sheriff Eric Craddock responded in an email saying, "This is an active and ongoing investigation. We continue to work with our state and federal partners. We will continue to seek a resolution in this case."
What do you believe happened to Sebastian?
Now, I do wonder why police aren't looking at this even as an investigation that is criminal by any means. Like, what else would have happened? She had Sebastian. They went home supposedly, which we don't know. We don't know if Sebastian was ever seen on camera again after the Roadhouse. So we have no idea. Right? That Chris Proudfoot, I don't think he worked at a landfill, right? He worked at a construction site where they dig things up and lay things down. All right. I hit the like as it came in. I love the channel and hit the like at the door. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, Chris and Katie say that officers or law enforcement did take their devices and check through everything, right? Is that correct? Did something bad happen to them? They have said it is now a criminal case. Well, who are they looking into? Because Katie was the last person to see him alive, so to speak. That's what I want to know. Yeah, they need more evidence about anything, right? And I would hate to think that they would not be looking for Sebastian's body if he wasn't alive. If they were to find out that he were, and I don't know how would they find out? How would that coincide with each other? How would they know Sebastian was no longer alive to say, well, we're not going to search for his body? I don't know if that goes hand in hand with each other. All right, let's get, I know, Chris, thank you for bringing that up. Chris's shirt said Pig Fest on it. What a shirt to wear, right?
Unfortunately, over the last year, I have thought every single day, night, every moment of every possibility of something that could happen to him, where he could have gone, if he had gone with someone, if someone took him willingly, unwillingly, if he lost, if he'd a million different things. And unfortunately, I don't know.
When this interview first came out a month ago, lots of my subscribers told me that they thought Katie had been watching my videos and adapting what she said in interviews to match my list. And that might be the case. But the problem is, lying is hard. It's really hard. For example, she just said that she doesn't know what happened, and it maybe Sebastian ran away, maybe he was taken. All the things I said innocent parents should say, right? All options should be on the table if you don't know what happened, and there's no evidence to suggest one scenario over another. But the problem is, just like any bad scriptwriter or actress, Katie is telling, not showing. In other words, if she really thought it was possible that Sebastian might have been kidnapped, why is she not addressing any potential kidnappers? She's on TV right now. Katie never addresses him through the camera either, saying something like, "Sebastian, if you're out there, dial 911. Mommy and daddy are looking for you."
Right?
So when I say lying is hard, that's what I mean. Acting is easy. Faking body language stuff is easy. Actually writing the script for something that you're not actually experiencing is very hard. That's why even blockbuster movies with multiple scriptwriters, continuity, proofreading.
Right. And that's why I wonder where the case is, guys. We're over a year here, over a year with Sebastian gone. What are they doing? I mean, we hear about the case every day, right? When we're scrolling on YouTube, and many of us keep going because we're like, oh, it's probably, just the suppositions or videos retreaded, which is what we're looking at now. This is a retread of a video that Deception Detective came out with to look at the body, or statement analysis, not body language. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out of what they're watching, because they do watch YouTube. They do. They go on different channels, and the ones that are live, and they can hop on. When I say they, mostly Chris, they go on and he tries to protect his name or whatever.
Readers, etc., still have plot holes.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
But Katie and a private investigator she retained believe this piece of surveillance video taken the night that Sebastian went missing could be a lead in the case.
1217, a couple 100 yards away, there's a figure.
The Sumner County Sheriff said the video has no relevance to the case, but the Proudfoots aren't dismissing it until the identity of the person is confirmed by investigators. Unfortunately, any possible break in Sebastian's case has gone nowhere.
No child goes proof. He's somewhere.
Sebastian's father, Seth Rogers, has also endured a year without his son. Seth brought in a team offering their own reward of $347,000. That's on top of the FBI's $50,000 reward.
Stop looking is to give up hope.
Hope that's still evident among volunteer searchers.
I'm not going to stop.
Missing signs and ribbons in Sebastian's favorite color.
I think God right now was seeking you to reveal the truth to us.
Katie says detectives searching for that truth left no question unasked. Lie detectors.
Yes,
For yourself.
and my husband.
Which Katie says they passed. We don't know what investigators say about the test, but Katie says they have searched her home.
Thoroughly, many times. Cadavers, searchers.
What do police tell you at this point? What do they think?
Unfortunately, that they have zero evidence.
Zero trace of the boy with a smile that's imprinted on countless hearts, especially, Katie says, on her own.
I would just like to tell my son that I love him.
She would like to tell her son that she loves him, but she's on television right now and she has that outreach to say, Sebastian, I love you. If you walked out of the house and whatever she wants to say, but instead I'd like to say it just doesn't add up, guys. And you know, I don't know where this case is going. I also wanted to bring that up about a memorial. It looks like a memorial tattoo to me. It's like a heart, a loving heart with a cross in memory of her son. Like she really has accepted that he's not coming back. And I would love to hear their honest opinions. If you were to ask them, do you think he's still alive? That direct question, yes or no. I'd love to hear that. All right. We're almost there, guys. And then I just want to show you a missing person in Michigan, just so you guys can look out for her. They're not doing anything from what I heard, and I was asked to show this flyer. So we're almost there. Hang in there. Thank you guys for being here. If you leave, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. All right. And we got a whole bunch of episodes lined up for this week and next. So stay tuned.
And to know that we are never going to stop searching.
So a lost smile can be found. Anyone who believes they may have seen Sebastian Rogers should immediately call 1-800-TVI-FIND or the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. There is a vigil for Sebastian this Saturday, March 1st at 2 p.m. at the Celebration of Life Church in Hendersonville. We will certainly continue to update you on any information we learn in his case. I'm Kelly Avellino.
And voila, Kelly Avellino, the journalist, did what Katie hasn't done in multiple interviews. She actually asked the public to help look for Sebastian and gave us a call to action, a number to call if we do spot him. And since my audience is so smart, I know you're probably thinking, hey, Dee, didn't Katie just address Sebastian? Well, not really. Once again, it's showing, not telling. First of all, it wasn't spontaneous. It looks like the journalist asked her, what would you say to Sebastian if you could talk to him?
I would.
And then that's how she answered. She didn't look into the camera and address Sebastian.